Hello, beautiful people. It's Vicadi again. Stop telling people your business, especially when you are going through challenging situation. The reason is because in most cases, your misery is their entertainment. People don't care what you are going through. Be careful with telling people what is going on in your life. Learn to keep things to ourselves. If it becomes too tough, take it to God instead. Not everyone is rooting for you. I don't want to know if that person you want to share with is your BFF, your family, your colleague, whatever. People are good at pretending. They can smile to your face, show empathy to your face, but deep down inside, they feel bitter and jealous. And if it is a bad outcome you are going through, they can be happy you are going through it. Stop telling everybody your goals, your plans, and all of your stuff. People pretend a lot. Yes, the ones sabotaging you are people you least expect. People want you doing good, but not better than them. Just because they want to see you fail, they can send negative energies your way. When you overshare with people, you open the door for unsolicited advices, distraction, and negativity. Truth is, the less you say, the less you give people to tear apart. Some things should only be kept for you. They don't need to know your failures, they don't need to know your strength, they don't need to know your weaknesses. The less information you share, the more protected you are. Now, the reason why I got inspired to share this conversation is because of a post by Buggy's Universe. And I will play the clip, which got over 92k likes.
Stop telling people your plans. Stop telling people your business. You need to start protecting yourself and your vision. Not everybody has good intentions for you. And as much as you can have good intentions for them, you can have all the love in the world for them, they can shit on it. Some people will literally take it and shit on it and not care. I think sometimes so much really kind people want to give so much to everybody, but not everybody can receive the gifts that you have. Not everybody is on this level to even think about receiving it, you know? People operate in so many different kinds of ways. And honestly, some people just are bitches. Like, genuinely, they suck. And you can't trust everybody. As much as you might want to, as much trust as you have in yourself, keep that trust for yourself. I'm not saying don't trust everybody, cut everybody off. But just be fucking careful. Not everybody has good intentions. Someone who's really empathetic, I genuinely wish everybody was good. I wish they were. But some people have so much compounded trauma and so many negative things that they've taken with them from their childhood into their adult life that you just can't share everything with them. Stop telling your business to people that you know are going to shit all over it because you're self-sabotaging. The Mountain Is You is a really good book for that. But I'm telling you right now, don't place your success into the hands of others because you're afraid of it. Heal your fear of success, get to where you want to be, and stop telling people your business.
I'm not saying everyone has jealousy and negative vibes. They are really great friends and family who genuinely want to see you win. It's just that we don't have a lot of people with this kind and good hearts. Not everyone has good intentions for you. I understand that the reason why you want to share things with people is because you think they have good heart as you. Sadly, it doesn't always work that way. Not everyone can receive the gift you have. Not everyone wants to see your light shine. People cannot destroy what they do not know. Now, I'm going to get into some videos of people who talk about reasons why you should stop telling people your business. Let's just get into it, and I'll see you at the end.
Friendly reminder not to tell people about your problems and your issues, because whether you want to believe this or not, 80% of the people that you tell are happy that you have those problems. And the other 20% literally do not care. And the same goes for plans. Like, don't tell everyone your plans and your goals and your dreams, because studies actually show that when you talk about these things before doing them, it hinders your ability to achieve them. So learn to keep things to yourself. I'm learning this too. And don't tell everyone all your business. Don't tell them what you're plotting. And definitely don't tell them about what you're going through.
I don't know why it's so hard for our generation to accept that not telling your friends all of your business does not make you a bad friend or a fake friend. And the only reason I'm bringing up that this might be a generational thing is because the women that have instilled in me to shut your mouth, shut your mouth, shut your mouth are my mom, my aunts, my godmom. They're the ones that taught me, like, Just because I'm best friends with these other women does not mean I tell everybody everything all the time. And that doesn't make me a bad friend. It just means I understand boundaries, privacy, and the power of kind of just waiting and seeing how things play out before you open up your mouth and speak on them. I feel like I've seen a lot of my peers think that they have to get approval from their friends to do everything. Like when they're talking to a new guy, like, let me tell like my friend. And then, then your friend starts giving you unwarranted advice. Like, I don't think you should do this with him at this time and this, that, and the third. And then you get pissed off. But it's like, technically it's your fault because in the first place, you could have kept that to yourself. And all you really could have told your friend is, I'm talking to a new person, not when you did this with him, when you did that with him, what you're planning on doing at what time. No, too much. Let's work on boundaries. Because withholding information is not the same thing as lying or keeping a secret. Let me repeat that. Withholding information is not the same thing as lying or keeping a secret. Sometimes you're just protecting your business. Sometimes you're just letting stuff play out and you're letting yourself have something. Sometimes if it's a relationship, you're letting you and your partner experience that relationship and not needing this extra approval from others to make it more real. It's just between y'all, and that's what makes it real. So next time you open up your mouth and you just feel like you have to tell your friends everything or else you're being fake, know that that's not the truth, and that you might want to try out next time you talk to somebody, just keeping things to yourself and letting stuff play out. And you can tell your friend, yeah, I've been seeing somebody. But do they need to know what happens on every single date? No, maybe that's just a story for you and Bae.
Some of y'all need to hear this. Stop telling everybody your business. Stop telling everybody your goals. Stop telling everybody what you're going to do. Stop telling everybody your plans, your to-do list, everything like that. Stop. Some people are genuinely not for you. And they will try to wish evil and send evil or negative energy your way just to see you fail. And it would be the people you least expect. I stopped telling people my goals and what I'm going to do a long time ago. I just do it. I just show up. And then they'd be like, oh, wow, I didn't know you were doing that. Yeah, I know you didn't. I just popped up with it. Because nobody's going to block what's for me. Because I keep everything I do a secret until I do it. Keep your goals to yourself.
Stop telling people your business. You need to use discernment when you speak to certain people about your goals and about your plans, because people are more nefarious than you'd like to think out here. If this year taught me anything, I need to keep every single thing I'm doing, all of my moves, anything that I'm interested in, any person I'm interested in, close to my chest until said thing has been completed. There are people out here who will pretend to like you, just to collect information on you, just to get close to you, just to know what you're doing, what you're interested in. If anything goes awry in that friendship, best believe they are ruining anything that you ever told them, or they're going to try at least. Any information about someone is currency, and any information can be traded for more currency. Don't let anyone know that you're in the interview process. Don't let anyone know that you're dating someone until you are in a relationship with that person. Don't let anyone know that you're interested in anything until said thing has been completed. We feel as if we're closer to that person when we overshare, when we share. Getting to know someone does not mean oversharing what you're doing and what your plans are. You have to use that discernment, your God-given discernment. And even if something was ruined, thank God for that. Always thank God for that experience, because now you know better. And when you know better, you truly do better.
Okay, I wanted to come on here because I want to see if everyone else feels this way. My biggest pet peeve is nosy people. Do not ask me questions about my life. I'm a very private person, so I don't like when people are asking the who, what, when, where, why, how on my life. Let me share that information with you on my own. If I want to share something with you, I will. But if I'm not sharing it with you, don't ask. And the other thing is, if I'm on the phone with my mom and you're with me, and when I get off the call, you're like, oh, what happened? Or what were you talking about? You know I was on the phone with my mom. That is a private conversation. Do not ask me questions about my personal life when it comes to romantic relationships, when it comes to family. I will share that stuff if I want to. But also, half these people ask these questions and it's I'm not that close with you. I'm not telling you the who, what, when, where, why, how. Like, mind your business. Jump back into your lane. Mind the business that's yours.
Hey, what's up, y'all? So I just want to just share something. I don't know who needs to hear this, but stop telling people your business. I understand that maybe you carrying a heavy burden or a lot of things going on and you just need somebody to confide in. Most of the people are honestly low-key happy that you got issues and you got problems. People want to know your business just to tell your business and never, ever allow them to see you sweat. I don't know what it is with people there pretend that they care for you and they got your back and they there for you. You tell them or you confide in them about something that you going through, then boom, everybody in your family know. Boom, all your circle of friends know. And you ain't told that person. You know what I'm saying? They telling your business just because of the simple fact that they happy that you got issues and problems. I went through some of the darkest times of my life really by myself. Nobody knew what I was going through. And I just say this, the people or the person that you really want to confide in, if they don't have the ability or they're not in a position willing and able to help you, they don't need to know what you're going through. Most times it's best to keep your hardest moments and whatever it is that's bothering you to yourself, because it'll cause more harm than good. Because a lot of times people just spread your business. They think they just, they want to share something, but really honestly they just gossiping. I had to leave the country for like 3 months. I was in Paris for like 3 months because I knew, something. I was getting ready to go through a whole lot of BS, right? And I just needed to clear my head. When I came back, I did not know it was going to hit me as hard as it did. But nobody in my family knew. Nobody around me knew. I still went to work every day like everything was okay. But I started to downsize, my life. The cars I had, I was downsizing. I never shared my business because people want to know your business to tell your business. During that time, I was fighting a case. I had a 6-figure tax lien, IRS tax lien on me. All my bank accounts were frozen in the negative. A lot of things would just hit me back to back to back to back. And even though I didn't share my, what I was going through, people noticed that I was not driving the same kind of car. I remember, I used to be a hairstylist, so I was working in the shop. I was going to work every day like everything was okay. A client of mine, and this woman was heavy in the church. A client of mine noticed that I pulled up. When I was going through everything, I went to the auction. When I downsized, I went to the auction, bought me a car, paid cash, put the title in my mama's name. I got my little Lolo. I'm pulling up to the shop, and she noticed that I'm in this little, this trap car, which I call a trap car. It was a little Ford Taurus. So she sits in my chair and she goes on to say, I can't believe you driving a car like that. I thought I'd never see the day that you drive a car like that. See, this is what I'm saying. Even though people don't know your business, that's how hard people watch you. People watch you and watch your transition. Even though they don't know what's going on, they make their own assumptions or whatever. So I told her, I said, listen, do you know what it feels like to go to the Mercedes dealership and drive off in a $180,000 S-Class Benz? She was like, no. I said, I do. I said, so that car out there that I'm driving is not going to make or break me. People don't know what you're going through. They'll assume something, but they really don't know. But they'll make matters worse trying to low-key throw shots at you or jabs or shade, all of that. You got to protect your peace by never allowing people to see you sweat. Most people will be happy to know that you got problems. Don't tell them anything.
The truth is, you can't trust everybody. Everyone is not like you. Avoid placing your success in the hands of others. It's important to protect your visions and goals. When you do this, you protect your life. Your silence is your power. The more you tell people your business, the more you disappoint your energy. Not everyone deserves to know your moves. Let the results shock them instead. Keep your focus. Stay silent. Talking too much doesn't make your plans happen. Let your success speak louder. The less people know, the stronger and more powerful and in control you become. If you want to take that extra course, go and do it without telling anyone. If you want to go to the gym, go to the gym without telling anyone. If you want to start eating healthy, eat healthy and tell no one. If you want to grow your business and tell no one. People can't ruin what they don't know. The moment you open your mouth to talk, people begin to advise you unnecessarily. And then you become distracted. And then you start to think, should I really go for it? And before you know, you become just like them. They do not want you to progress because they are not progressing. Or even those who have progressed do not want you to climb up like they did. So they'll advise you so that you can lose your energy. Stop telling everyone things about you. People want to see you doing good, but not better than them. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please drop your thoughts on the topic in the comment section. Subscribe, like, and share with someone you want to be part of this conversation. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all tomorrow with another video.